2022 was an interesting year. It was the first year that essentially social media usage had declined. You could argue this is good news. People are scrolling less and spending less time in social media. My gut feeling is this is more a reflection of the rise in AI. Because 2022 was also the year when ChatGPT came onto the scene. And it's interesting because the change in social media usage has also come about at the same time that there's been a real rise in fake content. For the first time in 2025, there was more internet traffic generated through bots than through humans. So that decline in social media usage is probably more a factor of moving from consuming information to conversation, but not conversation with humans, essentially conversations with AI. In fact, 72% of US teens have used AI as a companion and 52% are using an AI companion on a regular basis. So this shift that we're seeing in social media usage is likely not a shift in terms of people turning to real life, but actually a shift to people turning to conversation, to chat. And this has big implications for brands. Because if you think about it from a brand point of view, when things like Facebook first came onto the scene, we were essentially creators. We were creating content, we were uploading images of our family, of our cats. And then we moved into more of just consuming content. So then influencers came onto the scene. Our social media usage has just become less social. So brands jumped in on that. They worked with influencers, they created branded content. I mean, to the point where Unilever invested 50% of their marketing budget in influencers. My argument though would be that actually is peaked. And actually where you need to be is in AI. Because as people move into AI, they move their decisioning into AI as well. We're using AI to do that thinking for us. And in that mix, where does the brand live? So one way to look at this is essentially AI is like a new channel to the consumer. It's in essence channel marketing. Channel marketing is basically how you get to the buyer. If you're a CPG brand and you're selling to a consumer in a supermarket, there is a channel. There is a supermarket themselves. There is a distributor. And so for you to reach that consumer, you not only have to talk to the consumer through above the line channels, but you also need to talk to the channel. You need to make sure that your product is gaining shelf space. Through channel marketing, through trade marketing, you're using various tools to get visibility to the consumer. And AI is no different. You have to talk to the AI. And what's interesting is it's words that are essentially driving that system. They don't care about the influencer. They don't care about what they're wearing. What they care about is whether you're actually creating content that is meaningful. And in an AI context, words are the unit of meaning. They are the fuel that drives the system. And so if you want to talk to the AI, if you want to be part of that conversation, you have to create those words. And then the AI can bring it in and you become part of the conversation. So for brands, what we say matters and how we say it, the level of information, the depth of information, how we create a story around the brands and the products that we sell. That's what really matters. And if brands want to be part of that conversation, you've got to make the conversation. So I talk about more of this in my article. The link is down below. If you want more of this content, subscribe to my YouTube channel and let me know what you think.